it is such a Byzantine, complicated thing, and you realize how utterly reliant you are on writers. Like, I had to keep going to the writers again and again, be like, "What's happening? Explain this," and they would very obligingly explain what was going on. But it just reminds you how much those people are the beating heart of television.
I love this show so much. I watched both seasons in a day.
Thank you.
It's so good. You guys are phenomenal in it. Tiffany, I think you play my favorite detective on TV. What were you most excited to explore with Detective Danner in season 2?
I was most excited to explore her romantic life. Yes. Opportunity to get loved on. I love that.
Zach, what genre was your favorite to play in with the flashback episodes?
I like the 19th century kind of Jane Austen thing because I feel like my face looks like I'm from that time anyway, a certain kind of pallid, vague unwellness. And so I felt like I'd come home finally.
He was hilarious.
Could you guys talk to me a little bit about the improvisation on set? Because this cast is just hilarious across the board.
There was a lot of moments. Paul made me laugh the most and made me break all the time, always trying something different, something new. And it was so much fun to play with him. Ken as well made me laugh. Ken actually was dropping tears in one scene. I was like, what is happening right now? And then he said something super funny. I was just like, I was kind of floored. I didn't laugh out loud, but when they said cut, I was like, ah!
Yeah, I liked watching Ken eat potpourri.
Yeah.
He did that for a long time. And they wouldn't get him fake potpourri. They just made him eat potpourri.
Hilarious. That was a cleanse. Sticks and twigs. That'll break down anything in your digestive system. That's for sure.
Roughage.
Yeah, that roughage.
And then Tiffany, if there's a season 3, which I really hope there is, would you want to explore and play in that genre, like flashback episodes?
I would love to play in that realm. Get an opportunity to really stretch and see see people's point of view of Danner would be fun. I think that would be a lot of fun. But again, just being straight on Danner is a lot of fun too because she got some stuff going on in her past. She a piece of work.
And then can you both talk to me about collaborating with Anthony, Phil, and Chris?
I like people who care more about the experience, who care a lot about the thing they're making, but care even more about the people who are making it. And I feel like those three are like that.
They definitely are. And they're all funny. They're all funny. It's like when they chime in with little things to add, it's always funnier and elevates the scene even more. I love when they're around, and I love bouncing stuff off of them. Even when we were filming and we're good, they're all huddled over in the corner. I would go over in the corner and pitch some of my stand-up routine to them and just see what they would regurgitate back to me so I know what to take to the stage. I'm like, yeah, they got 3 comedy geniuses right here. I'm going to get some opinions on, get some free writing, you know what I'm saying, for this next special.
It's also now writers are on strike, obviously. It's crazy, when you're working on something that is switches genres, switches character point of view, has a murder mystery, has jokes. It's it is such a Byzantine, complicated thing, and you realize how utterly reliant you are on writers. I had to keep going to the writers again and again, be like, "What's happening? Explain this," and they would very obligingly explain what was going on. But it just reminds you how much those people are the beating heart of television.
You got nothing to tell if nobody write it.
Yep, agreed.
Just tell vision.
Love that. That's great. I love that. And then Zach, you got to play a lot of different versions of your character.
Right.
How do you approach the character in each episode differently while still staying true to who they are at their core?
I think something that the showrunners made clear was that they wanted character before genre, so it's not like you're just doing some kind of hokey sketch comedy version of each genre, that you sort of nudge your character in the direction of a genre, but you try to keep the core characteristics intact. And so, yeah, I guess I just tried to do that. Also, I just have limitations as an actor. So maybe if I had been able to better inhabit film noir, I would have lost track of the character. But luckily, my range is pretty narrow. So it was great. It kept me safe.
You guys are both fantastic. This show and this season is so good, and I hope we get another one. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me.
Thank you. I hope we
Thank
get
you.
another one too. I want to buy an apartment building.